Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a get ready with me. I am going out with my husband this night and decided I might as well film. So here we go. Tonight I am going to apply the foundation Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. I'm using the shade 01 Creamy Vanilla. This foundation you can find at Walgreens. I know at Target they do not sell it, which is such a shame, but it is such a good foundation. It is definitely full coverage, and I could definitely use it as a concealer, but I don't usually. It applies really well. It blends beautifully. I'm using a Morphe brush, just a flat top brush to apply it, using patty motions and circular motions. And I can say nothing bad about this. It does last all day, even when sweating at work, and it wears beautifully. And I enjoy it. If you're new to my channel, welcome back or welcome to the video. I'm so excited that you guys are here. This is my first voiceover that I've done in a very long time, so I thank you for your patience. I actually recorded it once and it wasn't on, so the microphone. So yeah, we're doing this again, and hopefully it works. So yeah, take that all over and be sure to blend it down your neck. You don't want any lines of demarcation, and put a little bit on your ears, especially if you have red ears like I do. I am Irish, and that's just something I deal with. Next, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 16-Hour Matte Finish powder. I use this to set my face. I always do. Um, it's in 100 porcelain. I'm just using the applicator it comes with. It honestly works fine. When I use it with a brush, the brush like doesn't apply anything. I think it just knocks it off. So the applicator I use, I really like, and it sets my foundation and it does last all day and leave my skin looking great and matte all day. Alright, next I will be going in and contouring with one of my favorite products. It's e.l.f. and it's like a quad. So it has 4 different colors in it, and it's in the cool shades. It has like a white square, a really dark square, a more neutral, and then a kind of an orangey shade. You can use them individually, but I decided to just blend them all together and apply them with an e.l.f. brush that I got at Target as well. And it works really well, just give me warmth and some dimension to my face. I'm applying it on my neck, on my cheekbones, forehead, and around my nose, just what's ever left over. It looks great. e.l.f. products, I can't say enough about them. They are affordable, easy to get at Target, which who doesn't go to Target? And I really, really love them. Can't say anything bad about them. I do have a couple of foundations from e.l.f. that I actually really like. If you guys would like to see a review on them or even like a demonstration of how they apply and wear, I love them. Next, we're using a highlighter from Lorac. It is called Candlelight, I believe. I've had this highlighter for so long. I can't remember when I got it. It was years ago. But I do like it. It's nice and natural, and it's not too bright, but it does give me some glow, so I do enjoy it. And I use a Tarte brush to apply that. It came in a kit I got a few years ago. Next, I will be doing my eyebrows with another tried and true product from e.l.f. It is their eyebrow kit, and it is in medium. One side is a tinted gel, which I use to make the shape of my brow and to just give me a good base for when I use the powder, which is on the right side. So I used to use a pencil by Flower Beauty, which is actually sold at Walmart. It is Drew Barrymore's line. I really liked it because you can just draw on your eyebrows and it looked really natural and nice. But then I realized I kind of miss using a powder and a gel. I used to also use Anastasia of Beverly Hills, and I really liked that. Mine did kind of get clumpy and dried out pretty fast, and this e.l.f. one does not dry out. The wax stays really waxy and doesn't dry, so I really do like that. And the tint on it is really nice, but you do want to make sure you set that with the powder on the right because it will rub off if you don't. And sometimes when I apply the powder over my brows, it makes them a little too dark, and we'll start doing that soon in the video. And you can see they do get pretty dark, so sometimes I will take my setting powder, put it on the applicator that it came with, and then just kind of pat over my eyebrows. It kind of just like mellows them out a little bit. But tonight I did not do that because we were going to a bar, so I figured it'd be dark in there, so I didn't really have to worry about it. And if you want to see an eyebrow tutorial, I can definitely do one. I know I have one from years ago on my channel, but I probably could update it. It's really, I don't do much. I just kind of fill in the sparse areas, and I've been doing them for so long that I kind of know the shape I like. Next, I'm using a spoolie just to distribute all the product, all the powder, and make sure it is even. Man, recording this twice and my voice is cracking. I feel like a teenager. I don't understand. Alright, so now for the eye look, I am using the Kat Von D Shade and Lights eye palette. If you're starting out and you want a good eye palette with all mattes, all neutrals, get this palette. This palette blends so well. It is so easy to use. There's a bunch of tutorials on YouTube, even Pinterest, which I will do a Pinterest recreation using this palette within the next week. It is just beautiful. The first shade I used was Edwin, or Ludwin. I always say that wrong. Ludwin. And I use that all over the lid just so when we put in the other colors, they blend beautifully and easily. Next, we will be using the shade Latinus. And I'm using a Real Techniques brush, which were actually developed by YouTube beauty gurus as well. They are sold at Ulta, Target, I can't really remember where else, but they are really good brushes. The only problem I have with them is that the bristles kind of get dulled out after a couple years. So what I'm doing is I'm applying this color in the crease to give me some dimension. I do have slightly a hooded lid. What that means is that the lid kind of folds over when I open my eyes. So I'm making sure to look straight ahead and apply that color on the crease to where I can see it even when my eyes are open. If I only go just in my crease, I open my eyes, you don't see the look and it's just not as impactful. So that's a tip for you if you do have hooded lids like I do. Which, embrace those hoods, girl. Anyways, we are going into the black shade of the palette called Shacks. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyways, I'm just applying this on the outer third of the eye. What I'm basically doing is stamping the product down, and as I get towards the center of the lid, making sure I lift the pressure up off the brush, just so it blends nicely into the center part of my lid. Because I want to keep that area nice and light, so it makes my eyes look bigger when you do that. When you put the dark on the outside and the light on the inside, it looks really pretty. So yeah, it's a process. You're going to do this a couple times. You're going to stamp, blend in, and then use, as you'll see soon, I'll use another brush to kind of blend out the edges, make sure everything's smooth. And then you're going to go back in, stamp, blend in, use the other brush. It's just a process. Take your time with it. See, this is the brush I'm using. It's just a tapered, fluffy, really flexible, fluffy brush. And that's going to help you blend those edges really nicely. And look at it, it looks natural and beautiful. So yeah, I'm going in again, stamp, and blend that in. My microphone just beeped at me, and I don't understand why. I'm using my husband's headset from when he games, and I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. But anyways, that's okay. We will learn together. So again, you also want to look straight forward, apply that darker color, make sure that you can see it even when your eyes are open. And go ahead and blend again. And then you're going to repeat the same process on the lower lid. Sometimes what looks really pretty is doing the neutral top and then doing a pop of color like a purple or a blue or even like gold sparkles on the bottom. That's really pretty. But today I just kept it the same in unison. I used the dark on the bottom as well. So you're just repeating the same process on the bottom, which the bottoms will go a lot faster because it's obviously smaller. I am so sorry my voice is cracking. I'm when I record something I just get choked up. I don't know why. It's so funny. Anyway, so yes, as you can see, I'm repeating the process. For the bottom, I am using a smaller brush. It's still fluffy, but it's kind of flatter, just so I can get into that lower lid and get it really defined. And then going back to the top and just using that same brush, just so everything looks complete. And then using that fluffy brush again, just go around every edge. Sometimes I'll pick up a light shade I think I do. Yes, I do. And just go over it again just to blend out those outer edges, highlight my brow bone, and make everything look very soft. Nothing's really defined in this look, but it just looks really natural, really pretty. Then, so now I'm taking that e.l.f. brush that I use for my contour and my bronzer, and I just wipe it off, any product on there, and then wipe off fallout, which with this palette, I really don't get much fallout at all. This, I did it because it was kind of just a force of habit. I just kind of always do that. And now I am using my mascara, which is the L'Oreal Voluminous Original. Usually I get the Carbon Black, but apparently I was not thinking when I went to Target. So I just got the original, but it's still really black and it's still the same formula. And what I do with my mascara, as you can see, I bend my wand. And I do this because it helps me get to the base of my lash from the bottom and then pull up. And I kind of wiggle, as you can see, just to get in between every lash, make them separated. And yeah, it's just been a trick that I've done that I won't ever stop doing. I don't think. I find that when it's straight, sometimes I always hit the bar on my cheek, and it's really frustrating. So yeah, I'm just doing that. I do look kind of awkward because I'm honestly used to being like right up in the mirror when I do my mascara, and doing the tutorial, I just can't be doing that. So yes, so that's why I'm a little awkward at times. And then also another thing I put in my mascara is I have essential oils, which I love essential oils. I use it for a lot of stuff. I put in lavender into my mascara, and it makes the mascara last a lot longer. It nourishes your lashes, and it makes your mascara smell really good. So I love it. I do that to like all my mascaras. Even when my mascara is pretty dry, I make sure to put in those essential oils, and it's amazing. Now I'm bringing back to life. Now doing my bottom lashes, I absolutely despise doing my bottom lashes, but no look is complete without doing that. To be honest, when I go to work, a lot of times I'll just put mascara on my top lashes and call it a day because homegirl will be tired in the morning. So yeah, as you can see, I'm like, how am I gonna get this? And again, I want to reiterate, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing and being here. Feel free to leave a comment, say hello, tell me what you want to see. I want to do things that you guys actually want to see. I am taking a Q-tip right here and just cleaning up anything. I had a little spot on my upper lid, and as you can see, if you're patient with it and just wait, it'll just come right off. So that's what I did. And finally, I'm going in with a lip gloss. It's just a CoverGirl lip gloss from like forever ago. I wasn't really too concerned with my lips that night. But anyways, this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, leave a comment, say hello, and thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye!